Hello Bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we are doing our August reset vlog. So it has been quite some time since you have seen me really do any kind of video at this point. I can't even remember the last time I posted a video. Maybe like when this goes up, I don't even know. Honestly, a couple weeks maybe, I don't know. End of June and all of July have been so busy and like not busy at the same time. Like I don't understand what happened. Chris and I had a wedding. Well, we had two weddings, 2 weekends in a row. One was in Punta Cana, one was in like Casanova, which is kind of out by like Syracuse, which is Western New York if you're not familiar with where I live. But so during those 2 weeks, things were just crazy. And then I had a bunch of like, I shouldn't say a bunch. I had 2 separate work events that I had to go to that just like poor timing, honestly, with my weddings that we had. And right before we left to go to Punta Cana, Louis decided to get some sort of weird, crazy stomach bug. And he just like, I don't even know, you guys. I don't even want to talk about it because it literally was so bad. He had the shits everywhere and had a massive accident in our house, which he usually never does. And then the night before, I got like 2 hours of sleep because I was up packing, and then he woke me up in the middle of the night because he threw up on our stairs, and it was just like a whole ordeal. And I'm sure you'll hear about me talk about it later on in this. It has been crazy, and honestly YouTube has just fallen to the wayside because I've had many more important things to do than that. I work in supply chain for a company that does deliveries for McDonald's, and during the summertime we always do a 7-day delivery schedule instead of 6 days. So it's like, but business picks up in the summer for where I work, and it just gets like crazy and busy, and it's just like a lot to manage. And it's also like I want to be outside as much as possible, and it's not as easy for me to like film outside and blah 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 blah. Okay, enough of that already. Basically, June and July were probably the busiest months of my life, and I'm finally in what I'm gonna consider calm season because it is Tuesday, July 30th when I'm filming this, and we don't have another wedding or anything to really do until August 31st when we have the last wedding we have for this year. I am going to Boston to visit my friends, but like that's for Lay, so I'm very excited about that. I need to get my shit together. I have so many things I need to do, and I just have been putting off so bad. Like me and Chris like looked at each other last night and we were like, we have been totally neglecting our house, like cleaning wise, lawn wise, maintenance wise. So this weekend is all gonna be about our house and like catching up on the things that we've needed to do over the last 2 weekends. I wrote a list of things that I need to do on my phone, and it is long, so I'm probably gonna do this over the next couple of days. Today is Tuesday, as I said. I think I said it. I don't know if I said it was Tuesday, July 30th or just July 30th, but it is Tuesday at about 4 p.m. I am just finishing up work for the day. I got home probably like 45 minutes ago, and I have been on my computer finishing up some stuff over the last 45 minutes. I'm finishing that up as we speak. I just like kind of set my computer aside, and now I'm 100% gonna make myself an afternoon coffee because I need like some energy to get me through. So tomorrow is Wednesday, obviously. I'm gonna be working from home because I have to get an oil change for my car per usual, and my tire light is on my car and I think the sensor's broken, so I'm gonna see if they can like look at that too and maybe figure something out. I don't freaking know. Let's quickly write the list of things that I need to do. I'm gonna go based off my phone. So as I said, we just came home from a wedding in like the Syracuse-ish area, and I got home 2 days ago at this point, and I have not unpacked, so I need to unpack. Oh, I need to call my gyno to refill my prescription. TMI. I need to do my July bullet journal, obviously, but I think that's gonna be a problem for tomorrow. I don't think I have that in me today. I need to do my monthly wrap up, which we will also do tomorrow when it is officially the last day of the month. I need to do my monthly favorites, which I'll round those up. Maybe we'll talk about those on Friday or something, I don't know. Laundry per usual. I need to clean. I'm just gonna put clean because that means I need to do everything, and that is going to involve Chris. Really need to change our sheets. It's been way too long, and we have traveled on a plane since and not changed our sheets, which we usually do. We're gonna talk about my meals that I have planned for this week because that is one thing I need to get better about, is planning out our meals for the week and then like doing the grocery shopping to make sure I have everything, because we want to eat much healthier than we have been because we need to. I need to replace our stair treads, which you heard me talk about Louis puking on our stairs, and we have like carpeted stair treads that go in the middle of our wooden stairs, and he puked all over them. Only like half of them, but I just like threw them out and I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy new ones. So I got the new ones. I just need to put them away. I want to declutter and organize my makeup vanity because I was like trying to get ready today, but also like somewhat unpacking the stuff that I had from this past weekend. And I just like threw shit everywhere, and I was like taking stuff out. I was like, why do I even have this much stuff? So I kind of want to go through that and figure that out. And then the last thing I can think of right now is I need to edit and upload my August TBR video, which I already filmed. So I just need to edit it and upload it. And honestly, that's all I can think of right now, but that's like a pretty hefty to-do list. I have to do that. And I'm sure as life goes on, I will think of more things. Can I think of anything else right now? Oh, I do want to open this one package with you on camera, so BRB, I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, so. Oh my God, guys, I'm so excited. So Revel and Fleur is like an online Bookish shop that obviously sells the Bookish merch. And they had this like beachy collection, and I saw this freaking bag. I knew I needed to have this. I literally bought it the second it went on sale. Oh, it's smaller. Wait till you guys see this, you're gonna die. Oh my God, she's beautiful and so high quality. Look at this freaking bag. It says Beach Reads, and it's like a towel material. Obviously it's embroidered, and it's got little fringe and cute little leather handles. And this thing is pretty hefty. Like, I am shocked. It's got metal buttons, so it closes at the top. Look at this. How freaking cute is this? I can't freaking deal. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Wanted to show that on camera because I did just purchase this, and it did just come in the mail. That is so high quality. I'm so excited to use that, even though I'm not going on any more beach trips, which sucks, but it's what it is. Okay, so I got my to-do list. I don't think I need to do anything else. I really don't for once in my life, but I'm gonna get started by making myself a coffee. I'm gonna call my gyno as I do so because it takes forever to get through to them. But they like have not filled my prescription, and I've been asking since like Thursday of last week. But anyways, I'm gonna make my coffee, call my gyno, sorry for the TMI, and then I think what I'm gonna do first is just unpack, so that way I can have all my dirty clothes in my laundry and start my laundry and start cleaning maybe, and I don't know what else, but we'll see what we get done. I just went through all my makeup, and this is what I'm getting rid of. Honestly, all of this is expired. It has to be. I've had this stuff for like 3-4+ years. And like these, I'm never gonna wear these freaking crazy ass lashes. So this is all being thrown away. I don't donate anything because it's like not worth it, and this is all expired and gross anyway, so that feels great. And now my drawers feel super organized. So to summarize quickly, this little container is what's on top of my desk, and this is like my everyday stuff. So in the top I have all my lip products. This is literally everything I own. In this top drawer I have all my blushes, and then like highlighters, I have my everyday face powders, which I really don't even use face powder every day because I don't wear foundation that much, but this is my little bronzer section. And then this section right here is like setting sprays, and then this is like my foundations, concealers, and whatnot. And then you go into these drawers. This top drawer is just like mascara, lashes, brows, single eyeshadows, and whatnot. This drawer is eyeshadow palettes, which I still have so many friggin' eyeshadow palettes, but I'm not ready to go there yet. This drawer is all my like backup face stuff. So these right here are my like dark powder foundations when I'm really tan. Those are face powders. Obviously we have a primer, some foundations. That's all blush. Those are bronzers and highlighters. And then this is like something, I don't know, every time I try to tell myself I can get rid of it, I'm like, no, I can't. This is like the OG Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics collab. If you know, you know. And then the bottom two drawers are empty, which feels great. And then on this side, this is like the most random thing, is I just have a bunch of clips and like bows and stuff. This just has like all my travel stuff in it. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, this is my like hair products drawer, which I probably could go through that, but it's not that bad. Hair tools. And then this last drawer is just a bunch of like extra notepads and pens. So that is organized and feels great. So let's go downstairs and recap where we're at on our to-do list. Please don't mind my appearance. I am literally sweating. We're going through another heat wave. In the beginning of July, I think it was, we went through a massive heat wave, and then like things cooled down and it got to be like perfect weather, and now we're going through another heat wave, so my house is fucking hot. But anyways, let's go over what we did. I did just unpack. I tried to call my guy now. Their like phones are closed for the day, which is fucking bullshit, but whatever. I did take off the sheets. I didn't technically change the sheets, but Chris is gonna have to help me with that when he gets home because I'm not doing it by myself. And I did declutter and organize my vanity, as you saw. That's 3 things down, which that feels great. I feel like getting out of your mojo is the hardest freaking thing ever because it takes so much effort to just get back into it. And like writing down all these tasks, you're like, holy shit, like I don't even know where to start. But then it's like, you do one thing and you're like, wait, that was it? Like, that's what I've been dreading doing for the last however many days or whatever. So I am gonna do my laundry today just because I know I can get it done. I probably only have like 2 loads, 3 including our sheets, but I'm not gonna necessarily struggle to clean our sheets today because we have an extra set upstairs. So I think I'm gonna go throw a load of laundry in, and then I'm gonna do my August TBR video, edit and upload that, so it's good to go for tomorrow morning. From there, I might just relax and chill and read the book that I'm currently reading, which, let me grab it, hold on. Okay, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know how much I love the Steele Brothers series. And I am actually on book 8 now, and last night I finished book 7, which is the first book in Ryan's story, which is the youngest brother. And if you don't know what the series is, it's a 28 book series about the Steele brothers and like their whole family. They own the biggest ranch in Colorado, and this is a very dark, very graphic romance book slash mystery. Like, there's everything in this book. There's romance, there's spice, there's really messed up stuff. It's just like chaotic in the best way possible. This is pretty much like a soap opera, but in a book. And I just love the series. And I finished book 7 last night, and I was like, I instantly have to jump into book 8. And I did finish all the books on my July TBR. So I had some like free time technically to read whatever I wanted to read. And these read so quick, and I'm really hoping that I can finish this by tomorrow. I gotta figure out, wait, let's see how many pages I would have to read today and how many I would have to read tomorrow to finish this. So I'd have to read 125 pages today, which honestly, this book reads so fast that that's definitely possible. I'm really gonna try to finish this by tomorrow so like I can start August completely fresh, because I already did my TBR jar picks for August, and I can't wait to read the books on my TBR for next month. And yeah, so I wanna be able to finish this before July is over so that way I can start August fresh. I'm gonna go sort my laundry, put a load in, we'll do my August TBR video, and then, you know, we'll see where the rest of the day takes us, and we'll probably get a lot done tomorrow too, and we'll get some reading done in this video too, because this channel was founded on my love for reading, so we're gonna keep it there. But let's go start some laundry. Checking in. This will be a somewhat quick check-in because I'm really trying to like shut the hell up in these videos because I talk so long sometimes. But I just finished editing the August TBR video, so I'm waiting for that to export. then I can get it going on YouTube. I was looking at my list, and one of the things I want to talk about is planning out meals, because that is something I'm not great at, but I want to be good at. And my mom got me this, which is from Elam Designs. It is the weekly eats meal planner and shopping list. So it opens up, and on this side it has like the days of the week, so Monday through Sunday, and then it has like a list of what you need to buy. So it says cook this, buy that, which I love the setup of this, because you kind of plan out what meals you want for the week, and then you can go through like your food in your pantry and your fridge and whatnot, and like look and say, okay, what do I have and what do I not have to be able to make these meals. So when we got home from the wedding on Sunday, even though I felt like absolute shit, I made a point to kind of write out what meals I want to make this week, which I already messed up Monday because we ended up having leftover Domino's. Don't judge. Chris and I really want to get better about eating healthy, and that is a big goal of ours going into this new month. It's something that we're not terrible at. We don't eat really crappy, and we don't eat out very often. We just have such crazy life sometimes that we skimp on what we eat, and we kind of don't take our diet as seriously as we should. And so doing this is definitely going to help us. So what I planned out for this week's meals is, tonight is Tuesday, so I want to do shrimp and chicken tacos. I'm gonna make avocado fries. I saw this like bang bang shrimp recipe on Instagram, I think, so I'm gonna try to make that and avocado fries. Tomorrow I'm gonna make this stuff called penne rosa with protein pasta. It's like a penne alla vodka, but the sauce comes in a package and you mix it with like heavy cream or milk or something. So I'm gonna make that with a bruschetta salad. Thursday, I think I'm doing an overnight for work, so Chris is just gonna have leftovers. Friday night, I call it our pizza night, which we make a Weight Watchers dough with self-rising flour and Greek yogurt, so it's a lot healthier than a regular pizza. And I bought some chicken wings to season and make myself in the air fryer. We're gonna have a salad with that, and then I'm thinking maybe Saturday, if I'm up to it and we don't do anything else. Oh, actually, we're going out to eat with Chris's parents Friday night. So scratch Friday night, I don't know, we'll figure that out. Maybe we'll do the pizza Saturday, but I want to also make this buffalo chicken taquito recipe I saw online somewhere, so maybe we'll throw that in Sunday, I don't know. And then I also want to make a cucumber salad, which maybe tomorrow when I'm home and I have a lot more time I can do that. But this planner is seriously going to become my best friend in the upcoming weeks, because I like being able to plan out meals. Chris is not much of a meal planner, but I'm the one who does the majority of the cooking, so I'm gonna start using that more. Please leave me all your like healthy-ish dinner recipes below, or any recipe that you do in general. Like even if you have like a little snacky salad or a healthy snack or something, please leave me the recipe below, because I wanna get better. So we can cross that off, because I talked about planning my meals. I'm gonna work on uploading the August TBR right now. Probably get started on dinner, and then for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna read, and then we will come back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna finish up my laundry too. I am going to work on uploading the August TBR video, and then I'm gonna finish up my laundry. I really don't have that much. I threw in one load that's about to be done, and I'm gonna put it in the dryer. And I'll probably throw in my whites, even though I don't have that many, but I'll do a small load just so it's like done. The sheets don't need to be washed right away because we have like 2 extra sets upstairs, so that's fine with me. So I will definitely finish out laundry tonight. From there, I'm just gonna chillax for the night, get some much needed reading done, and then we will be back tomorrow to hopefully finish up this video. If not tomorrow, maybe Friday, because I am doing an overnight for work on Thursday, I think. We'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll see how much we can get done tomorrow. And if we have to continue this video into the weekend, we shall do that. But let's, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopping back in quick because I forgot one thing I want to add, and that is to fill my little pill case. I'm just gonna put vitamins on my list. So let me mute the Olympics. I have been trying to be really good about taking my vitamins. I deal with really bad migraines, and my neurologist, not prescribed, but basically gave me this concoction of vitamins that help your brain to not hurt as bad, which I definitely need. So I take, what the hell is it? CoQ10 or something like that in the morning, and B12 in the morning, magnesium at night, and then I also take a meloxicam every morning, which is just like for pain management. Hoping that's not gonna be a long-term thing, but I do need to fill my pill case because it's empty, and if it's empty, I'm not gonna take them, but if it's filled up, I will be good about taking them, so I need to do that. I might do that while I cook dinner because I can like multitask like that, but just wanted to pop in and mention that I am gonna be filling my vitamins. And always, always, always take your vitamins. If you don't know which vitamins you should be taking, you should definitely go and see your doctor and maybe get some blood work done to see like what you're missing specifically. And definitely consult with your doctor about what vitamins you should be taking because they do help. See you tomorrow. Okay, hi friends. It is the next day. It is, what day is it? Are we on Wednesday? Yeah. So it is about noon. Hold on, let me set you up here. It's about 12 p.m. Yeah, that's right. It's just about afternoon time. I have had quite the morning. From the second I woke up, I have been just like swamped with work for my full-time job. And I literally like just finished doing what I had to do for now. And then I'm sure things will pop up throughout the day. But I took my car to get an oil change, which I didn't put that on my list of things that I need to do. So I just did, and we're gonna cross it off because that happened. I did finally contact my doctor about my prescription. Laundry is done. That feels great. I'm gonna make myself some lunch right now, and then I'm gonna set up my vitamins so I can then take my vitamins for the day because I haven't done that yet. And then the only thing I have left to do is my July bullet journal, my monthly wrap up, my monthly faves, and I need to clean, which I definitely want to clean today because I'm kind of getting in that mode, you know? Just wanted to quickly check in, let you know I'm still working on this. It's just been a crazy busy day. And yeah, I also, when I dropped my car off to get an oil change, he was like, you know, your inspection runs out tonight at midnight. And I was like, nope. And I have my windows tinted, so I have to go to like a specific person that did my tints. So, oh, I need to reach out to him. I have two things I need to do for my car. I need to get my inspection done, and then I have to get like some maintenance done. Ugh. I hate car stuff. It's so expensive and it's so stressful. And like my job, I need my car to drive. So like I can't be like, oh, I'm not gonna have my car for a whole week. That's just not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Oh, our dinner last night was so good. I made this it's like bang bang shrimp tacos. And I made Chris just like regular chicken because he doesn't like seafood, but it was so good. It was a lot of freaking work, but it was so good. But I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. And then maybe we'll get to cleaning. We're definitely gonna do my vitamins. And then later on today, when I have a little more energy, we can do my bullet journal and my monthly wrap up and monthly faves and all that. So I'll be back. walking in. Guess I could show my face. I just got out of the shower, so that's why I look like an egghead. I get the shower sweat so bad. But I'm coming back in because we did a lot. I did my vitamins, we can cross that off. I did clean, we can cross that off. And I am doing more laundry. I'm doing Louie's bed cover and our towels, so I feel like really accomplished right now. So really all I need left to do is my July bullet journal, which I'm gonna make myself some nachos right now. It's like almost 3 p.m. So I'm gonna make myself some nachos for like a midday snack and kind of like my lunch, I guess, I don't know. And then I'm gonna call it quits for the day because I'm tired and I've done a lot and I wanna be able to finish my book, which I talked about yesterday. Today is obviously the 31st and I wanna be able to finish that entire book today so I can start August fresh, which I already talked about. We'll do our July bullet journal, and then tomorrow I'm actually going down to Harriman, staying overnight because I have something early morning to do on Friday and it's just easier for me to already be down there. So when I come back on Friday, we will do my monthly wrap up and we will do my monthly favorites, which I only have 4 on here so far. And yeah, then we'll close out this video on Friday. So gonna go make myself some food and then you'll see a bunch of B-roll of me doing my bullet journal, and then you'll see me probably doing some reading, and then I will be back on Friday to catch you up where I'm at, tell you what we're gonna do, talk about my monthly wrap up and talk about my monthly faves, and then we will officially close out this August reset vlog. Hi friends, I'm back. It is now Friday. Let me set this up here. Oh my god, I'm like a floating head. Let's go this way. Okay, it's Friday. I just got back from work. It's about 1 p.m. I stayed overnight in Harriman. Last night. Louie was not happy about it and was in the Bronx this morning, did what I had to do, and now I'm home. We're quickly gonna go over my monthly favorites. Okay, so first things first, let's quickly talk about this friggin' beach bag from Rebel and Fleur. I think you guys saw me open this at the beginning of the video. If you didn't, no, it had to have been. I'm not filming anything else. But like, I know I can't really say this is a favorite because I haven't used it yet, but like, is this not the cutest friggin' bag? And the quality on this is so fantastic and I just love everything about it. It feels like a beach blanket in a bag. I love the ruffles, I love the handles, and I love that it's embroidered saying beach reads. So first favorite of the month. The next thing, I'm just gonna pop pictures because honestly I'm too lazy to like go upstairs and show you, is the Rhode Pocket blushes. These are like cream blushes, and at first I was like really like, like I don't know if it's gonna be my thing. I've heard Hailey Bieber's like skincare line is great but not like the best, so I've never really been interested. And then these blushes came out. I got one shade. I think I got the Spicy Marg shade. It's like a hot corally pink color. It is stunning. Probably one of the best cream blushes I've ever used, and it goes over powder so nicely because if you aren't aware of how I do my makeup, I usually use like a powder, foundation, bronzer, and then blush. And obviously with the powder foundation, the blush has to be able to go over it perfectly. And this freaking blush, guys, it is so good. And it's like the cutest, tiniest little packaging, and a little goes a long way. And I'm telling you, they are worth it. I honestly don't remember how much they were. Maybe like $24? Let's see. Okay, $24, which honestly, that's not bad. I mean, you have to pay for shipping too, unless you buy other stuff from her site. But yeah, highly recommend these cream blushes. The next one I have is actually my suitcase, and I've had this since Christmas time, but I haven't really had a chance to use it while traveling like via airplane, and that is my Beis carry-on suitcase. Chris and I love to travel, but we haven't had like that much time to travel in 2024, and we did go on 2 trips. Well, actually, I went on a work trip, and then we went on a trip to the Dominican Republic for one of our friends' weddings, and I got to use my new suitcase, and he got to use his new suitcase. He got an away suitcase. I got the Beige one for Christmas, and I freaking love this suitcase. At first, I was like, all right, it doesn't... At first, when I got it, I was like, like this doesn't really hold that much stuff, but like that sucker, you can really pack that thing full. And I like it because like the handle like glides up and down so easily. The wheels are such high quality. This is such a tiny little detail, but like, say this is the handle. Underneath the handle, it's like padded. I never knew I needed padding on my suitcase, but I really do love this suitcase. They are pricey, but if you travel a lot and you want suitcases that are really gonna last, I really do think they're it. Next, I actually have right here because I'm about to use it. This freaking Chobani white chocolate mocha creamer has been my absolute hyper fixation for a couple weeks now. I have a friend that was like telling me that Chobani is like one of the better coffee creamers out there because there's not as much like shit in it. I like never really bought it because I was using these, oh, I don't have any. I was using like the protein drinks in my coffee, and then I saw this in the grocery store one time and I was like, oh, let me just try it. And when I tell you that I've probably gone through like 8 of these since that point, like it's insane how much I love this coffee creamer. I love anything white chocolate. Like I love the Torani white chocolate syrup, but those are like so bad for you, and I'm sure this probably isn't that much better, but you know what, in my mind it is. So this is like my top favorite so far over the last couple months, not even just July. Last thing I have is something random. I've had this for a while, but again, we've been traveling, so I've been using it, and that is my neck reading light from Glowcusant. I did work with them in the past, and they did send me this product probably this time last year, but I actually freaking love this thing. It's like a light. I probably could grab it, but I'm too lazy. It literally goes around your neck. On one side, it's the power. On the other side, you can control the brightness and you can control the color of the light. I just freaking love this thing, and it folds up. It's so compact, and I just freaking love it. You can get it using the link in my description box. I will leave it down below. It is like a little affiliate link, I think. I'm pretty sure I still make a commission from it, but those are my monthly faves. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee with my hyperfixation coffee creamer. I actually already have one made. I made this before I went away for work. This is 2 different Nespresso pods, so I'm gonna be like bouncing off the walls, but it is what it is. So I literally just mix in a decent amount. I'm gonna need more than that, but don't you worry, because guess what? I already got a backup right in the fridge. I'm not kidding when I tell you I love this stuff, guys. Like, this is probably the best coffee creamer I've ever used in my life. So I'm gonna mix this up, put some ice in it, and then we're gonna go in the reading room and talk about my July reading wrap up and all the books I read in July. I did end up finishing the book I was talking to you guys about. Ew. Was it Twisted? I don't even know. It was the second book in Ryan Steele's story. I literally finished it at like 10:30 on the 31st, which that was a goal of mine, so I'm glad about that. But let's go talk about the books I read in the month of July. Also, another fave, Chris fucking Brown. You can ask any one of my friends. I was a Chris Brown fucking fanatic when I was younger. Like old school Chris Brown is just like, oh, I eat him right up. But seeing him on tour, I love TikTok because not only have I pretty much seen the entire Eras tour through TikTok, I have pretty much seen Chris Brown's 11/11 tour through TikTok. And my biggest regret in 2024 is not buying tickets to see him in concert, because that show looks so fucking good and I love him so much. Like I just, oh. So Chris Brown is like my current obsession right now. Like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to read. I want to listen to Chris Brown, which is not good because I need to be productive, but also like when I listen to music I like clean a lot, so I guess that's kind of probably better than me sitting and reading. But like the obsession with Chris Brown right now is real, and I'm so mad at myself for not buying tickets, but that's besides the point. Let's go talk about what I read in July. Somebody is very happy that his mommy's home and will not leave my side. He's like, hello, do you not see me here? Let's talk about the books I read in July. Honestly, July was probably one of my like best reading months, in the sense that the books that I was reading, I was loving, and I was like really enjoying them, rather than just like, they're okay. But like I was really into the books that I read this month. That feels great. I read 10 books in the month of July. Only 2 of them were audiobooks, which is like very low for me. But I was just in a physical reading mood. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but let's quickly do this because I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. The first book I started July off with was Ward D by Frida McFadden. So Frida McFadden is one of those like authors that just like writes popcorn thrillers, but after reading the 3rd book in the Housemaid series, I was like ready to just like be done with her, because it was kind of like, all right, like these have been done before, and there's like the whole controversy of her stealing other authors' ideas and blah blah blah. But I really enjoyed this one. This was about a medical student who like did a night on the psych unit, but there was like so many more things connecting her to this psych ward. I really enjoyed this and I read it fairly quickly. So not like Frida McFadden's biggest fan, but I do recommend this one. The next book I have here is Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. This is the first book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. This is basically two serial killers fall in love. The male serial killer basically like saves the female serial killer after like a killing gone wrong almost. Like she got stuck in a cage and he like came and saved her, and then they came up with this idea to once a year they would meet up and have a game of being serial killers. But towards the end this got really spicy and I just really enjoyed this and I can't wait to read the second one. Oh my god, I didn't even tell you my ratings. Ward D I gave 4 stars, and Butcher and Blackbird I also gave 4 stars. The next book I have here is one of the audiobooks I listened to, and that is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. It's basically like Willy Wonka but with like books. This world famous like children's author had like a bunch of books published and then he kind of just like fell off the face of the earth, and then one day he comes back and he's like, I wrote a new book in the series and I only have 1 manuscript, so I'm gonna invite certain people to my island and then whoever wins it gets to do whatever they want with it. I thought this was okay. It was nothing like special. I wish it was more of like seeing them in these games, whereas like you kind of were in the main character's head and there's like a child back home that she's trying to adopt, and it almost focuses more on that than it does the games. And that's what did it for me. I was like, all right, we're talking Willy Wonka but with books. Like I want to hear about these games. And it was kind of like she focused more on like missing the kid back home that she's trying to adopt and like focusing on him and less of being in the games. And it was kind of just like, okay, here's your riddle, and then she was like, oh, I know the answer, and that was it. So I gave this 3.5 stars. Okay guys, the next book is gonna be a little controversial, but don't yell at me. I have Assassin's Blade. I tried to read Throne of Glass, so I guess I probably could have put Throne of Glass in this, but I tried to read Throne of Glass back in June, I think. I don't even know. Got halfway through and I was like, all right, I'm not vibing with this. Like Selena was a cool main character, but I wanted to see her be a savage and like be a assassin. So I saw somewhere to read this to see like how she got to be where she is in Throne of Glass. And it was like, in this one, you see how much of a badass she is. I got to page 155. It says chapter 4. I don't know what part I'm on. Oh, let's see if I can do it this way. I think I read like the first 3 stories or something like that. Yeah, so I read the first 2 stories and then got like a little into the 3rd one. She just annoys me. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that, but she kind of just annoys me. And I recently read When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, and that female assassin is like what I was hoping and praying Selena would be, you know? So it's like I kind of read Throne of Glass and then wasn't into it, so then I read When the Moon Hatched, and she was such a badass, and like you see her killing people on page and you see how like ruthless and savage she is, whereas this one kind of just like meh, and I couldn't do it. So I did DNF this one. I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, the next book was one of my like most anticipated reads, and that is Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I loved this. Riley Sager's writing is like, for the first like 50%, it's all like build up and nothing really happens, and you're kind of like, all right, this is like an okay book. And then you hit the halfway mark to like 75%, you're like, okay, this is picking up, like I need to keep going. And then the last 25% of all of his books are so freaking good and kind of just like so twisty and turny, and you really never guess who did whatever is going on in the book. So I gave this 4.5 stars. Highly recommend this. Really, really, really enjoyed this. The next book I have was the biggest flop for this month, and that is Liar's Beach by Kate Contugno. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I listened to this on audio. It was okay. I just like I didn't care. So I gave it 2.75 stars. We're not even gonna waste time on that. Oh, this next book. The next 2 books really are like, oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna choose which one I like more. First I have Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. This is book 2 in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and this follows Wes and Ada, which Wes is Emmy's brother. And these books are so good because the 2 characters are always dealing with like their own internal battles and whatnot, and then they come together, fall in love, and like help each other through like their life. Sorry, I'm stirring my coffee. These are just like, they're just so good, and the cowboy vibes are just, I love this series. If you have not read this series yet, please do yourself a favor and just do it. They're short books, they read fast, and they are just phenomenal. And then when the 2 main characters, somewhat spoiler alert, when the 2 main characters in pretty much all of these books and probably all of the series finally get together, it is so good. It's so good. But yeah, 3rd book is coming out soon, and then I think the 4th book comes out some early next year, I think. I don't know. The next book is the one and only 5-star I had from July, and this is Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies. I freaking love this book. I love everything about this book. The ending was kind of like, oh, that was a little anticlimactic, but like the way this is told, it warns you that that's what's gonna happen. And I don't know, guys, this was so good. This was a cozy mystery where our main character is going on like a book tour. She's an author, and she basically wrote a cozy mystery series about, it basically was kind of told from something that happened in her past. At some point you realize that somebody's trying to kill her and all this crazy stuff happens, and this is so funny, and the way it's told is so great. It's almost like the author in the book, our main character, is like kind of guiding you through the story and like what's gonna happen, and I just freaking love this. I gave this 5 stars. And then the last 2 books I have here are Shattered and Twisted by Helen Hart. These are books 7 and 8 in the Steele Brothers series. I'm not going to talk too much about them because you guys know how much I love this series. It's a dark romance, but there's also a lot of like mystery and thriller aspects in here. It's very deep, it's very dark, so look up trigger warnings before you read it. But I gave I gave Shattered 4 stars and I gave Twisted 3.75 stars because I gave this one 3.75 because at one point, and this is gonna sound crazy, I was just like over the sex and I just wanted them to like figure out the mystery of what the hell was going on in this book. But I will say Ryan Steele is becoming probably my favorite Steele brother because he's just like the most normal to start out with, and then he goes through this whole fucking life change, and I don't know, and he doesn't have weird sexual preferences like his other 2 brothers do, but like kind of does, but not as intense. So Ryan Steele might be the man for me. When looking at these books, obviously my favorite book of July was Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies by Catherine Mack. That's no surprise, but those are the 10 books I read in the month of July. Sorry, I had to think about where we were. And yeah, honestly, probably one of my best reading months because all of these books here I don't want to get rid of. Like at the end of each month, I usually have 3 different piles of books that I want to keep, nobody can borrow. And then I have a pile that goes to like my friends and family. And then I have a pile that I just like don't care about and can donate. So the only 2 books I really think I'm gonna put in like the friends and family can borrow are these 3, which is Ward D, Liar's Beach, and The Wishing Game. All the other ones are books that I don't want anybody touching because they're my babies. The only thing I'm unsure about what to do, I'm gonna keep this in Throne of Glass because I think I'm gonna try again maybe later in the year, but we'll see. I don't know, guys. But that's my reading wrap up. The last thing I need to do for this reset vlog is my bullet journal, which I'm gonna take a little bit of a break right now and have some lunch because I'm starting to get a headache and I'm tired. I slept awful last night. I did that kind of quick, not really though. But I'm going to go make myself some lunch, chillax for a little bit, and then we will do my bullet journal. I will show you my stats for the month of July, even though I just showed you, so maybe I won't, I don't know, we'll see. And then I will be back to officially close out this August reset vlog. here to close out this vlog. Oh my god, I thought that like it looked like a fish tank. I don't fucking know. I just finished my bullet journal. I didn't go like through it page by page because I feel like that gets a little boring. So I didn't go through it page by page. If you like me doing that in all these reset videos, let me know and I can obviously do whatever you guys please. This is not focusing because of this light. Jesus Christ. I still can't figure out the focus on this freaking camera. It drives me nuts. I have officially completed my to-do list for this August reset, and I am feeling great going into the rest of August because now I have a head start and I did so much that I wanted to do, which feels great. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for motivating me to actually get my shit together. June and July, I'm sad summer's like almost over, but I'm very happy June and July are done and over with because they were like the busiest months of my life. But I feel like I always say that, so I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you reset for each month in the comments below as well. I'm interested to see like what helps you get ready for a new month and kind of like reset. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.